was for Wabema, a very good afternoon, say good evening, so me did akosa sabias me need I can make a hot seat and then your hot seat and then in some way see na me know ehia e original TV so me da say waje brena oni ye ehia mu wonim say ya wada bia de ye hwe ensem bia esisi wo man Ghana mu nia ase ye gya to a ye mpese ye beka no ye de ye ka e wodwumadi so na benya ebeye ebetimi enya ne poma sibre anase enya anoyi afi institutions ahodo anase won na sese omne ye ekasade fa ho no na etimi enya anoyi e de afiri omo ho enne me no ka eye topic bia nkofo bebre mpese ye bedi hu nkomo anase asa ukwoka ye ntimi nka ne yie ye kasa e de afa eye jantra nsem a ewo elman Ghana mu me kire se prostitution obedi flyer no eto ho no wi se oh adwuma we de fiti adam mere so na wo ho dada na ade na ne da wobeka ho aso na me so okay yenim se wo ho dada but ene no dia amna be ye se ese edi hu kan eye enkoda ye de omo eye se adwumadie no ana se nkola omo de omo pe akohye eye sa adwumadie ni mu no ede ne ye ede afa ho oba my Ghana ekobi ana se adwumakobi ti se social welfare omo na sansem semwe eya na efom nsem ene ye ni omu di nkita ho ahye se omo ya wese ye wo Ghana enkola between the ages of 12 to 17 ene me no kase omo bossa besi bra no e wo man Ghana mu ana ede ene omo ye ede afa ho e wo ho ye ne wona asabe nkoda asem ana asem ma asem efom ho e wo man mu so ebedi nkita ho sese no eya akoya ade a ehu kakra because enkola no de omo ho agimu dendin a uhwa enhwe ebiam no so no ahoho te sa ahoho efi Nigeria ahoho efi ekura hodro so enso abakrom ho a sa adwumadie no e na omo ye enka ne no bete so a police fu akoye soup bi e wo joint ahodro no makoteche sankofo we nyina unim ne ebesie na yase agya omo no mase abegina ho a ede na ekoso e wo man Ghana mu ekwan ben so na ye fa so a ye betimi atwese ye ntimi entu ase kra se na obi ye kate mo Facebook say ye adwuma fi adam bere so tanyame ena mba be kasa ho a e betimi atu atwa na mo ye obi betimi aye wo ho a ye nkoda a omo asiso between 11 years 12 13 14 15 no at least ye betimi abom ho ban kakra ede afa eye ensem ya esisi efa eye sa abrabohin ewo oman Ghana mu ye betwe ye hu tew ne abaye ba ye ni social welfare for be share ye ni child right for so be share ye ni oba ba kon no owo Ghana ha sa dwumadie ni bi e na odie ye bebisa no de enti a ode ne ho akohye sa dwumadie ni mu na mpo ode ne ho akohye mu ni o how ben na watimi afemu anasa ono ne de oya kosi awieye anasa owo bibi se enche obejai na watimi akoye bibi papa bi ede amana ho entene sign komode ne yeka prostitution by ye focus mainly on child prostitution e wo my God entwe ho ne embrasisia Ebuza for me some akwaba so crime bra original TV so en semesisi so and when you go so a hwe me dey akosi asabia asmene me that team ni nyina ase from production and control bibiara obo echidom na ye de dwumadie ebrewo enese na me di kan edit to dwa no ye hwe ye child prostitution se enkora omodo omo ho ache ye jantra dwumadie a omudi ewo ye oman Ghana mu obi sana me kan obi ka so sa prostitution de sa ameno ade o dada but niema no eye hunu say the rates at which young girls maba wine kola mepunu as little as from 11 12 I mean then awunim say so no enka no na bon say ye wo joint ahodo ye wo less ahodo ebi say odoko ebi say okọ islego ebi say okọ Togo embassies I mean areas ahodo won kan ha omoye ba ko biemu so a no so beto dwa eye online nti no so gina bonten a sabe wa hyehyɛ ne ntade nketenkete na ye fe no skimpy dresses ni bi yes it is na first e wo ho de ba se no obi ka na asam ye de ko another niche. They say you upgrade no. They say no you online. Telegram. You so be connect be about 21,000 young girls. And kola e wo JSS and kola e wo class 6 ne class 5. Alarming as say you can ho asem obi an pese obeka ye de e beka e wo ye nsem esisi so ne ahwe kwan am ye de be fa so a se de be ya enkoda ya wodo ya sabe ye hwe se da achi bi omba beni na omo be ye eye empanyfo o man Ghana mu na ochina bi omo amobra bi amo omo ho ankoche omo asa yale bi krampo expose omo to yare bi anasa obi kana sa obi a wonni mu ne de o de ne kwache dem kwa ya na wunsuro ana ni nyina ye nsem a aya na esisi ewo oman Ghana mu nti na me ne ukọ eye child welfare straight ma me ba kwa yenya no wa ha or head of girls correctional center ewo enkran ha eye se dwume de omo ne baby oye adwuma no ehye eye social welfare department of social welfare omo se eye ministry for gender ase ewo oman Ghana mu nti ne no ye ne maame GIFTY TERKPOR na edi nkita ho ewo eye studio ye hwe ni mu se ora brighter pia executive director Edema Child Rights International ono so ebe join ye via phone call na se Zoom ni ene no ono so edi nkita ho omo no ye omo hwe college medie so ahodro ewo oman Ghana mu aha enti ono so ene ne bedi nkita ho se kwan be mo ene ne bedi nkita ho ahoma ne so na se Zoom ansa na hwe ni mo se baba wa ba ko a ono so se adwuma no na oye yes worker se adwuma no na oye wo oman Ghana mu ebe hwe ekwan ofa aso okowura mu ene ekwan a ebe hwe se betimi ama na afiri mu se be possible a ne ape bibi di ama no na oda ye ma ameti e di obeba mama good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, that's so waje bread ya ma yen. Enti correctional center hono homo ye den.
Pacho I'll greet all the viewers this afternoon and then my national director Mrs. Dr. Comfort Asari for giving me the opportunity to represent the Department of Social Welfare. Like I said, I will plead with the viewers that my Chi is not very, very good, so I'll mix it with the English most times so that we can best understand what I want to bring across.
Don't worry, you're broken crumb, but
yes. Correctional Center, that's Junior Girls Correctional Center.
Okay.
It's one of the institutions under the Department of Social Welfare. Actually, I'm a head of 4 of such institutions which deal with children who need care and protection. Okay. And the Correctional happen to be one of them. The Correctional Center takes care of children who have been committed by the court for involving in one of this kind of social vices, that's prostitution, stealing, armed robbery, or any crime that an adult could commit. But for their ages, they are brought to the Correctional Center for the social workers to work on them. Okay, so what kind of ages between 12 and 16? Yes. According to the Children's Act, 1998 at 560, a child is somebody who is below the age of 18. Right. So if you are below the age of 18, you are placed under a correctional center should you commit a crime. A crime. Yes. It's, as you have some girls, they involve almost in prostitution. Exactly. And courts. Yes, a sentence. A sentence or two. Yes. Yes, to detention. Because of their age, there are certain words that we don't use for them. Okay. So they are being committed to serve a detention between 6 months to 4 years, depending on the gravity of the crime they've committed. Between 6 months and 4 years? 6 months to 4 years, yes. All right. We'll come today. What kind of training? Or some psychological, psychologists be no more kasa. We'll come back to that. But let's start with child prostitution. Yes. Say no. As at between 2023 and 2024, about from an answer was sort of. Make us say about from Accra. About from Accra. About from Accra, because social welfare, we are helping a lot. Just recently, Ministry of Gender and then local government in support with UNICEF were able to train about 170 districts to take care of families or to strengthen families so that they can take good care of their children. Most times this child prostitution comes up when parents are not able to care for their children. When children are being driven to the street based on poverty and so many things, right. You understand? So social welfare is doing a lot. We are doing a lot to reduce the number from increasing.
are you saying say the major cause is poverty?
Poverty is one of them.
Poverty is one of them. And
child abuse, child neglect, giving birth to more than you can care for. Like family, extended family refusing to care for children who lost their families or their parents. Yes, so as a result, children would like to fend for themselves. And there are times that children also learn from their peers in the classrooms. So there are so many causes to this social vice.
Are you then by saying, say, such, issue and as a vice, it's only from nkwala or more poor background and as a neglect? Don't we have, children are almost feel very affluent home, they involve themselves in that.
Exactly, because of this social media thing that you just introduced the viewers on. Most of them learn it online. Most of them are from rich homes where everything is provided for them, but they are still not satisfied with what they are given to them. Or they follow friends who are into such arts, and they also get involved into it. Some children today are very well to do, but they are never satisfied with what they have.
I see.
Yes, so they also enter into no matter what the situation at home is.
Into no, almost no, so that okay, then court no, me a sentence or moto mohono. As in, mo kwachi or mo how do you know, say, I have no more? What prompts and now then mo kwachi or mo?
At times, people inform the departments.
Okay.
Yeah, people inform, and when you get to certain areas in Accra, you see, it's a criminal. It's a criminal offense, it's a criminal offense.
Right.
So if you are involved in it and you are caught, you'll be brought before the law. You understand? So people inform the police also inform us, and then we get hold of them. Yes.
So mo call particular joint. Mo particular joint to Accra ha. Or more joint in the dorsal.
A dorsal part down quite here, La Paz, Choice along Cape Coast and Kaswa Road.
Yes.
Yeah, there are joints that you can get them there when you go at between 9 to 12 a.m. When you see them, you know this girl is in for this thing. So quickly we get hold of them.
Now Domako police station.
Yes, to Dofsu.
To Dofsu.
Yes.
Okay.
We send them to Dofsu. They are being interviewed to know the main cause. It's not all the time that they are sentenced to the department. When we realize that home conditions, they are sentenced to the junior girls correctional. When we realize that the home condition is not safe, should you send that child back? It's not going to help that child reform. Then they are brought to us. And it's not mainly the prostitution that is brought there. Maybe the person has committed other crimes as well, which call for removal from his or her community.
Right.
Yeah, so as I said, we are a cluster of institutions. We have shelter for abused children, which is also under my management.
Okay.
Most of these children, they just need care and protection. You understand? Because they don't have a place to live. They are on the street. People take advantage of them. They can't feed themselves. So they sell themselves for money. You understand? So we keep them under our care to save them from indulging in such acts.
Right, right. So, and maybe say again, let's go back to the joint who do I form. So from there, no more police station.
Yes.
And then the police will send them to the court.
Yes,
but
to the juvenile court.
To juvenile court.
Yes.
But sometimes so yeah, now omo accuse police for say some more they take some money from these girls, and I say in the baby omakocho no ebe wa be say adwuma na wa konti sika kra wanya no na police for na gene nyina e dey film. So do you get such complaints?
Oh, not exactly. Some of them, because they want to run away from the sentence, they can tell anything at all to influence the case. So most after our investigation, we realize that such claims are not always true.
All right. You saw some original TV, so na ye kasa efa child prostitution. Madam say compared to the previous years, no, between 2023 and 2024, you dey above from kakra. But comfort to still na, especially ni enkwala na omodu omo ho ajiji mu na sentem many MP for new job in Eastern region. Ora Michael Befi, Edibetu just say Oko Eastern region about 40% increase. As yeah one and kola omudo mo wan share sa abrani mu no 40% increase and na abeka ho enti neja o tu awofo for some form 9 NC form. That's a 40% increase for Eastern region kwa. You can imagine the other regions, you know, the other parts of the country, you know, remote areas now. Or we can have some spotlights almost, you know. You can just imagine their air so at the ewo. Madam, now we can say a criminal offense, which we all know say a criminal offense. But as a lately, you know, they just don't care. And you see them every night in these various in these various joints. Is it because, as I said before, ye chomo cry a jomo, because in rare cases, and I will see a domo echo a year courts now, courts in the Abama correctional sentence. No? Why do they think say it's still criminal offense, but still they go ahead and do it?
Yes, because they are not getting what they wanted from the home. You understand? They are also not satisfied when they are brought to us, because they get more on the streets than their home. And then home is sad that...
What is on the street? Almost then there was streets in this one.
You know, it has become part of them. They've done it several years. So getting out of it immediately is not that easy. You understand? So even when they are committed to our institution, it takes us more time to help some of them reform. Even that, we don't have 100%. There's no way you can get 100% reform of a juvenile child.
Right.
But we are doing our best.
Okay, into more say no, say the omo power. Then I'm here to correct them.
Yes.
Into your family, your sentence a Colebia Bamoho for 6 months.
Yeah.
For 2 months.
Yes.
Also from 4 months to
6 months, or even 3 months, depending on the case. 2 months to 3 months to 4 years.
To 4 years. So let's narrow it to child prostitution.
Yeah.
It's no your sentence will be to say they are 5 months. Obama, what's the routine?
Yes, we take them through psychosocial counseling. We have counselors who walk into the institution to meet them on daily basis to help them or sack their minds or against that act. We tell them the effects of it, how it's going to destroy their lives. And then we also, though sometimes the center, the years they are committed is very limited, we still give them a handiwork to engage them. Most of them go to the street because they can't fend for themselves. They can't get any help anywhere. So we try to engage them into skills training so that by the time you leave the home, we even work on you before you leave. We work on the family, wherever we are sending you back to is safe for you. When we send you back, we give you some small capital to establish yourself.
Oh, social welfare more capital to establish yourself?
Not the department per se, but through other agencies, we support them. Because there others visitors, churches, organizations, visitors.
Do we have a kolani bia? Ya wako jina ho. So yes say jumano. Na ya sentence no. Na wa serving the term away. Na wa san go back to the street ana.
We have some of them. As I said earlier, we can't get 100%. Some of them, after the skills training, they move on with life. But some go back to the streets and they are rearrested back to the center. Yes.
Okay, so I know your physical ones na monimu joints no mo na mo kono. Na one na mo nim as an online hookers no mo your mother. Yes. Because only already are no. Yes,
you know, they will definitely end up in a hotel.
Oh, okay.
So at times you get people who inform us. You understand? Some of them, if you the way they look at that child, they know this child is not supposed to be there. So we get people who inform us. And
from the various hotels.
I don't want to expose anybody.
No, you know, who mention Mudi, but I'm just saying, some of the hotels, but see, hotels be almost so. That's what they do. I mean, that hotel. So those hotels, you know, specifically for hookup girls.
Yes. We got there, but actually, you know, they will not, because they know it's a criminal act, they will not make it known to you to see. But they will also do it at a time, or they will engage the people at a time that you will not be there. Because as a civil servant, I can't be there 12 a.m.
Right.
Yes. So they also time us. They do it on a timely basis so that we don't get them at the time that we visit. Because we visit most of the hotels, we visit police stations and other places that we think these children be found.
Okay, yen kwa ahoma ne so ne ye ne abarwa baako eni nkitama for obi kan asam for protection ne akeka ho ni security reasons into no yen okay yen money din also person no so kan prof minimum dey enter na producers na dey prof for nkwa na bremi me so me ye adwuma wo tree station omo so man kan je say prof for no dey also we yen kwa ahoma ne so ne no mo ye ne no ndi nkita ho. Hello my dear, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you, sir. Oh, thank you for your time. Why? So, will you confirm for us, sir, you are a sex worker?
Huh?
Will you confirm to us, sir, like, will you confirm to us that you are a sex worker?
A what?
A prostitute. Are you a sex worker? Hello? Okay, so you go back and na sign Eddie inkita ho biemo ame ya try se betime na esane no Eddie inkita ho biemo to say line no etomu aye ne no ebedi inkita ho ye betwe ye hutew ye twe ye hutew ne ye kombra Madam Gifty eda so wa ha ye ne no Eddie inkita ho from social welfare girls correctional center it's an social welfare or ha ye ne no Eddie inkita ho or cheche ye kwan omo fa so a omo Eddie correcting kola no se na be ya omo ensign ember back to the street no yeah prostitution but basically yeah kasa dia fa child prostitution ho na edi wedding koto ni wo akasa dia fa ho wo sa wo fe no betimi e dia friend ye koba ye be se betimi afra line no bag you know this thing say easy say wo be gia to musa wo ne onipa no e be kasa. I mean she agreed since 3 days ago say she'll be bold enough to talk to us. I hope say ye ba alliance no beto mama ye ne no atumi akasa ye twen hotel ne yembra okuso ahwe SMCC e original TV. Emza okuso ahwe SMCC e original TV so and ye kasa e dey afa child prostitution e wo oman Ghana mo kwan ye be fa so a ye betimi abo enkwala no ho ban a omo so mutumi for mo ho enkohye ye kwa ahoma ne so ne ni ora brighter peer ono e na ye executive director Edema Child Rights International ye ne no enkasa e wo phone so na ye hwe omo eye kuo bi a omo de enkwala asam de e de omo akoma so pa ye hwe kwan ye be fa so e betimi abo ye nkoda e ho ban e wo man Ghana mo. Mr. Peer, good afternoon sir. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Hello. Okay. Oh, and then the minimum lines no into the best back to Mr. Pierre. So, but your studio near Madam Gifty any enkita ho emfa de ekoso e wo man Ghana mu. Inti yembra back to correctional services no. Who say bi mu ho mutimi go back to the streets.
Yes, please. As I said earlier, not only for the correctional, you know, the correctional is basically those who have been committed, they have committed a crime. A child can be in prostitution. Yes. Child can be in a prostitution, but might not be there because of his wish, you understand? But as a result of something. So when we rescue such people, after our interview with them, we either send them through the police to the courts, or we place them in our institution, that's shelter for abused children. Okay. That place is not for, it's not a correctional center, but it's a shelter. It's a shelter. It's a shelter that cared for children who are in need of care and protection. That child might be on the street, prostitute, because she hasn't gotten a place to stay. So we bring that child out of the street to our shelter and then work on that child and place the child either with the fostering parents, adopted parents, or a home that can continue with the care, either than going back to the street to commit those crimes.
So
it's not always the time that they are committed to the correctional.
Okay.
But they can be brought to the shelter for abused children for care and protection.
When your situation be a akoda bi betimi aka say it's not out of her will. So be ye dia or ye no mum ebia ya force no say ye no ebi mo ha won say enkola ne bi wo ha anya Ghana for nkwa yetimi di omu fi other countries the neighboring countries neighbor also be ye hairdresser be ye dressmaking but oba no ne ya force no e dia do you have some of the children o makacha say this is not what I want to do, but I've been forced to make quiet.
I have a lot of them.
A lot?
A lot of them at my institution. That's the shelter. Recently, one of the police officers brought one to me. She was engaged in a prostitution. An adult engaged her. And after the act, the adult takes the money, was not giving her the money. So she also have to steal the adult items. And when she was caught, she was brought back to the police. So after our investigation, we realized that child was forced into it. She even got pregnant as a result of that prostitution.
As a result of prostitution?
Yes. So it's most times they are forced into it by adults. Yes. That is not their wish or their will. So cases like that, we don't commit them. We bring them to shelter and help them.
I'm a parent to me for some.
Yes, parents force them a lot. They compare
biological parents.
Biological parents, even to the point that biological fathers impregnated some of them.
I see.
Biological siblings, relatives impregnate some of them. They learned it from home and send it outside.
Outside.
Yes.
Okay.
So it becomes part of them. My parents are doing it.
This to me.
So
why not go outside and get something out of it?
Yes, because they are doing it for free. Let me also market it so that I can get something to make myself better.
I see.
Yes.
And some will see one and some will see Ewa Hasem. Yes, foreigners now about Kromwana, almost some years son. Because any say, almost a bar, a be a form of or bar for a better living or bar for greener pastures. Now they end up on the streets. Such foreigners, no, much or more, most sentence, some of the buy a correctional, a yes, and a juvenile correctional service.
Yes, we pick some of the children to shelter, and then the perpetrators are sentenced. We have families or people who have brought children who have engaged them in prostitution. They are sentenced while the children are brought to the shelter, and then we send them back to their countries. I have quite some number of children like that. From Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Togo, Liberia, different countries. Okay,
so for them, you know, the children are not sentenced, but
they are not sentenced.
Perpetrators, those who push them
into
to the act.
Yes,
you know.
You realize that it wasn't, they were brought here to work. They deceived them that they are coming to give them work to do. At the end, they ended up in prostitution. Some of those who brought them to even end up sleeping with them. So such perpetrators are sentenced. Yes.
And then no still yeah sure more correctional service with the taxpayers money. I say yes. I see. I'm happy say we can say the situation no say na say call form kaka. Na mo social welfare for say as mo ni akade amode ye adwuma na mo akade amode ye adwuma ide.
Yeah. We are doing our best. We are doing our best as a department. You know, whether we have the tools or not. Once you know, social work, I always tell my people that it's a call. Just like a pastor is called to do this, the work of God. Social work, if you are not called, you can't do it. Because it's sacrificial work. If, for instance, I'm with them 24/7, every day I am there with them. Your social life, cry. You can't even do anything for yourselves. You are always with them because you want a change in somebody's life. You understand? So whether we have the cars, whether we have the money, whether we have the support, we still do our best with the little that we have to make sure we bring a change because that is what we decide to do. Yes.
Right. And I'm under a Ministry of Gender and
Children and
Social Protection.
Yes.
In the case, Aqualano went to me and Fananko, ni parents or the environment no any conducive. Is there any punishment for such environment in so? Because ni fear abuse is a fear no they copy on the streets and they were started so a prostitution. One hour more yes I will feel no so is there any reprimand before one?
Yes. You know, every child in the Children's Act 1998, every child needs to be cared for by parents. Every child is from a home. So if you neglect your responsibilities as a parent, the law must bring you to book. That is why we have the family tribunal, which I'm a part of. I'm a panel member. So most times we force you, the parent, to ensure that that child is well placed. We bring them to book. We don't just leave you. We remove the child from the environment, and we make sure you also do the right thing. So that because every child has to grow in a family, so we make sure things are put in place for the child to go back.
Have we done enough as a country, as social welfare? Have we done enough so we'll put measures in place so this issue will not escalate? Yes,
as I said in my earlier statements, the Department of Social Welfare, Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Ministry of Local Government, with the support of UNICEF, were able to train 170 district social welfare officers. So they are there to strengthen the families. They are there to strengthen the communities. So therefore, if a child is found in such a need that can drive him or her to the street, especially we are concentrating on the girls, can drive them to the street, they are brought to book. You understand? They are brought to book. So we are doing our best. There are laws that are there to protect even people who traffic children in and out of Ghana. Yes, we have the Domestic Violence Act. We have the Children's Juvenile Justice Act. They are all there to protect these young children. So social welfare is doing a lot, especially my director. She's for
said Antimon Kebi. Director, young phone number no and so a screen so bia obi pese obisa question be my Madam Gifty waha or juma e social welfare no kano or 4 departments or down no to say baby akwala no ya abusing na yede ne ko or no baby akwala no sabi or ya obo janta bra na a police fortune de ne court na court no sentence na yede ne ko mo yan form nko prison yede mo ko correctional services
center
correctional center and also social welfare ase ono why say mother or that omo ano into your omo friend was saying
oh ma
omo friend ma
yes
oh okay
you are there for them every time
you are there for them do you see that these children no na omo demoralizing
yes so that is why you have to bring yourself to their level so that they see you as a replacement for what they have lost. So we do everything together with them. When you come there, you don't know I'm the madam or I'm whatever. We are all one. Okay. We do things together.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
But your friends are now free.
I'm Basamene. Mamina will see program like that.
But meet you.
Afternoon, as I said.
Meet you, doom volume no TV no one akasa why se na be better one ko.
Me see mama no me kasa me kasa o no bi kasa wo so tie me.
Wa o TV ni so nti won te me nka mete won kapa ma yan kasa why?
Hello.
Okay, ye ni fi so why? O ba cha o metrel se wo fra na we reduce your volume no na yetimi ene wa kasa. And now they do TV no and reduce the volume no cry na tie fa phone no one kasa. TV ni so a we bon say na what voice no bebre e was some e say na whatever you are say o my bad feedback and so e was studio nti ye frɛ wa na ye fa wa na wadum TV no wadum volume on the TV ni so na one ye akasa na obi anso etimi akasa ma ye bra back it say I can say you go to their level.
Yes. Go to their level to ensure that they use as a replacement for what they have lost.
Oh, they have lost, yes. Right.
And one other thing social welfare is doing very well.
Yeah, for calling back to. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
But your friends are now free.
Your friend Kwame, make us a fee at your water.
But my NT why?
Network.
Hello. 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 Okay, I don't know why your lines drop it. It's okay. It's Me director say oba na u TV volume no na wadwomo no. I don't know why a person ni obi kasa na usentie wo ho e wo TV no so it's not possible. It's all frey ya. Na wadu TV no volume no kra no na woni ya kasa we will hear you direct from the phone. Se na be ya nyina betimi ate ye ho nka. Na question awodo apese obi se bia no wetimi ebisa. Madam, brought back to whatever we were saying.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Me ba try from say na free. Hello. All right. I mean, it's I don't know what's going on with the lines, but
yes, one other thing social affairs is doing very well is, we don't wait for the child to commit the crime.
Okay.
For him or for her to be sentenced or committed to serve a term. So social affairs is able to put up a vocational training center.
Vocational training center.
To train these vulnerable children.
Across the country.
Across the country. Yeah, it's across the country, which I'm ahead of one of them, Satlaboni Girls Technical Institute.
Okay.
So we are on the same campus with other other 3 institutions. So we give them a skills training. It's for free. It's free. You don't pay anything. We don't also care about your educational background, whether you've been to school or not. You still have to learn a trade, just to keep you from the streets.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Bacho, your first and Alfred Fane.
Your friend Kwame, like I said, here at Tomata.
Bacho, you ain't why?
The say, I don't know. If you are a foreigner, you cook and have a pay or more prostitution, and there's no way say you bet me return on my back.
Okay, Madam, be you know why? Madam, okay. So foreigners, there's no way to return on back now.
Yes, those that we are able to get, we return them. As I said, I'm a shelter, so that is where they bring them. So when the police are able to rescue them, they bring them and then we send them back to their countries. But as I said, we can't get all of them at the same time. So you send them back, others come back. Right. That's why you always see them on the streets.
Especially the foreigners.
The foreigners.
Right, yes. Right.
So we are doing our best to reduce the number.
So now we come about the school training. Who say Accra across the country?
Across the country.
I mean, hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, madam.
But Namiadum now also.
Namiadum.
But your first and Alfred.
Your family, Alfred, me free tema.
Yentio, why?
Please, I think this education of social welfare, like, it's a little bit low, in the sense that it's only popular in Greater Accra or some of the,
Right.
Like this education has to go to the villages. Why? Correctional, I don't know what's problem way.
Okay.
Because most of the girls come here shower for no. A correctional moving over the location no by shower. Inti, you need to correctional so kaka. Education and go more.
Okay. Thank you.
More.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I think so. No, yeah, training. I say Accra and Kwani. Mutana maybe say school training is it across the country?
It's across the country. We have in almost every region. We have at Ho, Somania, Cape Coast. Almost every region has the vocational, just to prevent them from going to the streets.
And Kwalana ya across streets in this no. Are they educated? Like, are they highly educated?
No, most of them ended up at the GHS level. Yeah, we don't have the highly educated one because most of them are from the vulnerable homes. Yes.
All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Bacho, your first and Alfred.
I'm Bacho, friend Mike and Kasefri Accra.
Bacho, my honest Kakwani into why? Hello? Yes, it's your pisa question that's an episode.
The Bacho about.
Hello? Okay, I think so I drop it. Into Yambra back to the studio. Also because they are from vulnerable homes.
Majority of them.
JSS.
Yes.
Now JSS dear and Cadena will pay what we ask.
He wants to be like the peer. He wants to be like others. He wants to prevent hunger. He also wants to look good. because home condition is not safe. So they end up and follow friends into that act. Yes.
Do you think, say, as parents, as guardians, you're failing in Kolano?
Yes.
You as a mother, no, and seeing them then, do you think, say, as parents or as guardians, no, you're failing?
You're failing, baby, majority, because most of the parents, they don't take their children as friends. You know, everything starts from the beginning. As the child grows, you should know what he's capable of. We are dealing with the girl, so what she's capable of doing. Who are her friends? After school each day, what do you ask her what went on at school? Who or what somebody has told her to do or not to do? You know, you have to engage them. Some of these parents prefer or prioritize their jobs to these children. The first thing, they put money on the table, they are gone. Right. The children sleep before they come. The work has become everything for them. So whatever that happens behind them, they are not in the known. These children will believe or trust the peers. So whatever the friend tells her is what she's going to engage in. So I think because of the economic difficulties and other things nowadays, parents focus more
on the money.
They feel that I have to go work hard to bring something home. At the end, these children are falling into.
That's why they go out to look for more.
Exactly. That's why they go out to look for more. So we neglect them. We don't care. And most of these children to have children who lost their families or their immediate parents. And because they are not the biological parents of those aunties and those uncles, they ignore them.
Right.
They concentrate only on their biological children. They're getting these innocent or vulnerable ones. The next they could do is to go to the street, fend for themselves.
And I can also say, if you don't find love at a particular place, you think you want to find it elsewhere. Again, who will fear you, and then your families are abusing you,
exactly.
And you are not giving you anything. You think say, we cannot solely blame the child.
No.
So yes, sir.
That is why most time when these children are sent to the juvenile
Centers,
courts,
yes.
The
right.
courts, we have social workers who are probation officers as well. Before the final determination of the child's case,
no.
A very
all right, I think so we can take last two calls. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
But I am from Sana free.
Ben.
All right, my auntie.
Mostly, I saw no Colana, Nigeria for no. Mede Benjamin.
My auntie.
Mostly, Colana, Ome Ashawo for no. Nigeria for no, Oma rent apartment with some of the houses. Oma rented some of the apartments for the houses. Into a mid-dress, so Mrs. Shawman hot in Yamade Koyano. Now, most ladies now, Mutifiono, woman watching, woman dress on, woman in and out in, woman show. It's woman sheer. No more control, come and say, hey, Namuko and Munya saying. And again, there's a just say, oh, short time crown. Woman share 500, 600. In Tomoko, oh, then when you are going, then I will also follow you ladies to go. Woman, you make sure woman share and do a lot. This it last maybe interview by Coco say, even though some verification or more bar. Police to no more woman check one woman who come down one more bag in Ukraine. Woman Jones, oh. It is so many things and women guys and this year almost say, oh, I didn't quite economic and kind of amount. No make giant.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it for your input and so it's no I mean say they are working. Say as a parent or as a guardian, yeah, say who baby a woman edi agroko and now for omo because there's so much influence I what the system needs. Don't you think say as a society so yeah, glorify people. We think that they've made it, and we don't know the source of their income.
Yes,
it's no. Since we are glorifying them, no. And Kolano so nibano, let me go also join them and do it.
And most time, those who even push them is their parents. comparing them.
That's the shocking part.
Exactly. Comparing, having to see this woman's daughter, hot
driving.
Having to comparing them, making them very stupid. Excuse me to say.
Yeah, well, you for your last caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
But I don't know that's a man kwane frame me. But your friend said I'll free.
I plan to call him because I didn't.
All right, but you ain't here.
It's through education sector. Answer Accra we in you Wajingano. Yet you can make a chama. I will be Branham kiosk. I don't want Oniska. Oniska are on the ban with you. Peer pressure. Oh, no, the now for it. I don't know. Obi my any pro. By you be restaurant through a day and you'll be into a man. Yes, I don't
know. The most they are now in your mope. Oh,
yeah, your mope.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's happening. Say it's happening. Say I mean, Akwala already 12 years. 12 years, dear. Now we know because the democrat who's run. I'm just hoping. Say your time now, so I'm just hoping. Say Mohono, so when you're hey. Say be as now was solicitor. I said now they are more. Also say the more or because I asked Anna making when you're psychological counseling here na demoralizing and I say dehumanizing or na it's oh be more oh
we have some of them there.
Hey.
We have some of them before they rescued them they were already pregnant. So we have them there.
It's all about so I'm sure
yeah, sure, but because the shelter is a temporary place, so we take care of them to a point. And then we refer them to another institution which are permanent, also under the care of social welfare. I also encourage the public to inform the Department of Social Welfare if they get any home which have camped or prostitutes, because which has children in those houses. You know, if those environments are not conducive, social welfare has the right to remove those children from those communities. So our eyes cannot be everywhere. That's why we also depend on the public to inform us. We will not mention their names. They should inform us. We will follow up to rescue those children.
All right. Ebusa for no IB. Ahane do besi the social welfare say mo director ampacho ye usi friend say me
Reverend Dr. Mrs. Comfortasari. She's one wonderful woman.
Yes, Reverend Dr. Mrs. Comfortasari. Thank you. Anytime bia may reach out to her say me pe obi ni na akasa no. Obeka tell me say me pe ono ale na akasa because no ye nya sawa ha. I don't speak on every issue. There are people are almost heading various departments or sections where social welfare, so they are very versed with whatever they will come and say. Maybe just theory, but they stay with the people, they are with the people. So whatever topic you are dealing with. Then I say, anytime I reach out to you, what they Emma, your guest. Thank you very much, Madam. So when you are time at the buyer, Mommy apologize. Say lines into the intimate or Mr. Bright up here. The line they drop your friend back and went to me alpha. And then our lady in question no obaye no I think say ehu kakra ebo no into your friend bio no was send a message. I can't read the message online. It's no. Yeah, there's some more bread. I'm sure I'm afraid now. So well noted. I don't know why I never man why are men so interested in such issue. As some back one told you recently, so they craze for young men. They go and sell their sperms. It was sperm banks. Ye guswa investigate. Ye nya obia or ye ready say he will come and speak out. We will bring you to the show now and also abekan and some Eddie and some to say I or Maymua and ye the bro I will show you. So we need Akosia as Sabia as I mean that team in say from MCR to control. We better boy energy day bro ye very successful. Thank you very much. A special mention to Josephine Ewo Newsroom. Thank you for your work. It's that's an message here. Ewo and some ways so. Cheers.